and we also have a curfew. So you might not hear a lot of talking from me tonight. I do want to make a few safety announcements before we begin. First off, just a reminder that you do have a body. This body needs water, it needs hydration. You might have heard some of Andrew's and some illustrious guest stars announcing this. If you're near the front of the stage, there's going to be plenty of water bottles in the pit and some security guards who can help get you water if you need some. There are water refill stations in the back of the venue, both up in the stands and in the lower level. If you happen to need help, if you see someone who needs help in the audience, they're having a bad time, maybe they need some support, need to be escorted out, shine your cell phone flashlights up. That'll help let the guards know and let us know that there's a problem. We can stop the show and get it sorted. And then just one more reminder that you do have a body. Treat it respectfully in the context of being around a lot of other bodies. And don't dance in a way that is harshing other people's vibes. Respect one another, and let's have a good night. tonight, and seems like some of you are familiar with them. We have a new record out called The Scholars. And this next one is also from that. Oh, do we need some help over here? Can we get security? another song coming up from our new record. This is called Devereaux.
I never questioned call of the Father to his next pull me out of the fire, show me you love me and pull me back. If I could ask for mercy, if I could give up this life to sin, the only one I ever know is that my parents go back home. Standing in the station, searching for a song to fall back on.
if you are familiar with our new record, you might have a bit of spoilers as to how this set list will progress. But for those of you who aren't, there's an old folk song about this mother whose 3 sons go away to school and don't come back because they're dead. They die at school. Except they do come back somehow for one night. And the mother is very excited to see them, understandably. But they say, we won't eat your bread, we won't drink your wine, we're going back to heaven in the morning. And she's understandably not happy about this. She keeps beckoning them in, she brings them the finest sheets, but sure enough, it's just one night. They go back in the end. And I always thought this was an interesting, mysterious story, and I tried to come up with my own adaptation of this folk song. So this is called Lady Gay, approximately. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Former dove comes back to the house with blood on his wings and a bone in his mouth. He's on drugs or something. Mother asks about his health and doesn't know which of them needs the most help. Call the cops or something. Everything stands on communication. If you can't talk, then there's no escape. And even if you could talk, no escape. And this, if there's a breakdown, then why won't it break? Why won't it break? And they both tremble silently and wait and wait, and finally he finds something, some words. I heard what you said when I turned my back. How could it possibly still hurt? This is where we've been at since the 4th grade choir recital. Pick my battles just like you said. Some days I decide I would rather be dead. It's the dead one you get. It's the dead one you get. Keep the rest for myself. Still I could not let you go
guitar tonight. Andrew Katz on drums. Seth Dalby on bass. Ben Roth on keyboards. And a shout out to John and John in the back on lights and on sound. You can see and hear us, it's thanks to them. And shout out to Emily. Is Emily at the merch booth tonight, or is she just, she's here in spirit, and she's also here probably backstage, but she's our ever faithful merch person, and buy our merch.
Oh, and don't forget, shout out to Will Toledo!
All right, are we ready for this next one?
one more time to reach perfection. God knows who was driving us, blind as hell and blinding up with your love. If you come alive, you're trying to just play it nice. You're gonna have to pull one line of hope. Time to let you go home where you can come and dance all night. And baby, you can recognize there's a knife inside. Falls down, falls in the milking town. Falls down, falls in the milking town. Falls down, falls in the milking town. Falls down, falls in the milking town.
So I messed up just the second verse of that. Can we play just the second verse? That's what was it actually supposed to be? Practice my practical math.
Yeah, sure.
Let's start to practice my practical math. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Practice my practical math and hide in the van while I'm counting the cash box. Needs a one by one, and a Devereaux station in the California sun.
Sorry about that. We'll edit that in post. And now we have a new song, newer than the new album. It's called the Colossus.
guys are a lot of fun.
That doesn't matter what we throw at you. We're gonna take it and make it great. Thanks a lot. Did any of you happen to visit the Forney Museum of Transport, I think it's called, right across the street? Anyways, if they happen to be open at 11 p.m. on the way out, go ahead and check it out. Anyways, there's a lot of old trains there, old lanterns that they used to light. You know, before we had street lights, they had these handheld lanterns, you know, that the stopsman would hold, red for stop, green for go. Anyways, this next song starts with an old train song.
I'm walking down the tracks, I've got tears in my eyes, trying to read a letter from my home. If that train runs right, I'll be home tomorrow night, 'cause I'm 900 miles from my home. And I hate to hear that lonesome whistle blow. Promise me a good life if I followed all its wishes. I never missed a prayer and I always did the dishes. It's beautiful, it's good, but what's that blood along the riches? What's that for? Tabernacle, 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 tabernacle. Stones of white preserve the words unspeakable for ages. It's not a place of honor or a sweet being commemorated. What's left inside is what's evolved from what we have forsaken. Check the black box. Tabernacle, 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 tabernacle. fireplace is flickering, black-eyed bullets sneaking by the bed. You can love again and try again. You can love again and try again. You can love again and try again. Tell me what you want from me. Tell me what would make it be enough. You can love again and try again. 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 Now you got this out of feel my heartbeat between your bones. What comes next? The love repair, the patient waiting for the time to come. To be opened up, helpless and undone. I can't run anymore. I can't run anymore. I can't run anymore. I can't run I lay me down again to sleep. Another soul has been redeemed, hidden behind 1,000 eyes, a hostage heart, a scrap of light, the naked priest, the introvert, the millionaire, conspirator, the shaken soul, robbed and weak, like the poor, a constant theme. You can love again, try again, 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 love again. play back the tapes as often as I can. But when we get to have memories that's long, picture the grades into something. Must be what drove them all crazy. They were the first ones allowed to grow. Spark goes, but the body keeps living. You kiss the children, but you just feel the cold. And it just slipped away on one morning. They still sing songs and make merry. But don't tell me something wrong. So they called me up and said it's not enough. We needed new things to feel. Dead memories and the color of green. Won't you help us to make it real? Well, if you can take it when the mountains break and the sea swallows up the sky, you climb on me, I'll take you beyond belief, and I will show you the reason why. In the best scene of the movie, I am driving a car that won't stop. Distracted for sure, fighting some future war that we were too wasted to stop. You said you took me away on a starship, baby, but why do you have to wait so long? In the tracks after the apps, in a selfish mother's laps, I fell asleep, waiting for that far-off song. So they gave it up and said it's all too much. I can't shake it if this is how it feels. Not to pay the piper, I'll another rider to tell you what was real. But if you can take it when the mountains break and the sky smells satanic desire, you can pull me up and I will call your blood, and you can finally lose your listen, I didn't listen. Muttering me to get me through the next 12 minutes. I caught a glimpse of myself. I fell right in. I fell right in. Didn't know that there was only one way out. No stage right. No stage left.
That was called Reality. And now we come to a flashback of sorts. A long, long time ago, we put out a record called Teens of Denial. And I was a very angry young man back then. And some of those songs are too angry for me now. But this one I like. It's a little more soft, a little more optimistic. I think at the time I actually frowned on it a little bit because of that, but now I'm glad. So thank you, 23 or something? 23-year-old me, thank you.
shoreline, where blue plutonic winds with the air, holding and waiting to cry upon the shoulder of someone who's not there.
Drew constellations overhead and drank the hills from Mars. But the empire never ended, and my mystic soul cries out a question. When I be born? When will I be born?
Last night I dreamed that I lost all of who I was. I was in some ancient village, searching for the taste of blood. And the roads were dry and dusty, there was terror all around. I was sure I'd left some money on the other side of town. I met a hurdy-gurdy man with a monkey collecting change, and his fingers grasped so tightly I was sure that they would break. He said, I am not your enemy. I hope we can be friends. It's a tall, narrow gate that we'll pass through in the end. And when you get back, tell me what's in there. And if it knows how much we love it, when you get back. When you get back, tell me what's in there. And if it knows how much we love it, when you get back.
Shanti, 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 Shanti.
If you try again, you'll love again. If you try again, you'll love again. If you try again, feather, sky, feather, open, shoebox, diorama. Come down, take my arms, beloved, you and me. Love again, if you try again, you'll love again. 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 If you try again, you'll love, you'll love, you'll love, you'll love. Thank you. Well, usually we walk off and then come back on and do an encore. But we want to make sure we have enough time to do the encore. So I don't think we will. So we'll play one more and there will be no encore. But actually, before we do that, Andrew, you were saying at soundcheck that whenever we do like solos in a song, you kind of have to keep the beat so you can never do a proper solo. So I was wondering, do you want to do just like a solo right now and show us what you got? I did not prep him for this, but it just occurred to me.
Wait, so you want me to do a 15-minute solo right now?
No, I want you to do like a 50-second solo.
I mean,
Can you give me like 48 bars?
48 bar solo.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll try it. I don't solo.
If you really get into it, we'll get into it with you. And if it doesn't work, we'll never do it again. What do you think? Should we keep it in the set? I
Wait. That was way more than 48 bars.
All right, I'll
You're
do
fired.
it again.
Yeah, we'll do it shorter this time. And we're doing one more song, and well, it's a kind of more than one song. We have a lot of old songs that we weren't able to play, but we do have a medley of old songs. So hopefully you can get to hear But you can tell something that sounds like you. You can never tell the truth. But you can tell something that sounds like you. My brows are going back in nicely, but I'm still ugly on the inside. An ad for a kids movie on the back of Rice Krispies. It came out in 2003, and I distorted the DVD. You can never tell the truth. But you can tell something that sounds like you. You can never tell the truth. But you can tell something that sounds like you. You can never tell the truth. But you can tell something that sounds like you. You can never tell the truth. But you can tell something that sounds like you. Last night I dreamed he was trying to kill you. I woke up and I was trying to kill you. It's been a year since we first met. I don't know if you've seen me yet. Do you have any friends that I could use to pass the time? I'm running out of drugs to try.
You said we hated you, my eyes. We wanted to be human. We said we hated you, my eyes. We wanted to be
Get more groceries, get eaten. Get more groceries, get eaten. At the wall in the night time, you came back alone by candlelight. It was the start of something new. And it reminded me of some scene. I couldn't tell you what it means, but it meant something to me. Pretty soon you'll find some
have been a singularly beautiful crowd. And we'll miss you, but it's past our bedtimes and it's past curfew, so thanks a lot. Get home safely.